and promote good mental health. When we get a good new job, when we get a prize, an award, how you feel? You feel good because the body releases happy hormones. What are they? You actually are creating, promoting good health for yourself. You also receive returns over the years to your body and your mind. You will be surprised to know the benefits of generosity. You want to enjoy and have the true joy that will help your body and your mind both. I know it sounds very odd to say that some spending that can be better than investing. Yes, in fact, the spending is better than investing. How to have a great Christmas, how to use your money. Welcome once again to my channel. And on this festive occasion, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, a blessed Christmas. May you enjoy this Christmas with the true joy. And that is what is this video all about. How to have a great Christmas, how to use your money, how to spend the best way. I know you've already done your shopping. And if you watched my last video, I talked about how to spend it carefully, prudently. And this today's session is about the best spending that you can do with your money at Christmas. But before that, let me once again introduce myself. If you are someone who are watching this for the very first time, I'm Frankie. I'm Frankie Fernandez. I'm a certified financial planner, a coach, and I'm also a certified marriage coach. My goal and mission is to help young families grow their wealth and also their relationship, because I believe they're both very important and they both work together. So let's get into today's video. It'll be a short video, but something that you can watch during this festive season and find purpose and meaning also for your life with your money, of course. Let's get started. So today's session is about the best spending you can do at this festive season. In fact, the spending is better than investing. Yes, I know it sounds very odd to say that some spending that can be better than investing. Yes, and I'm going to talk to you about today. This is a session I've covered a lot in my book, Harmony and Money. I'm sure I've talked about this book often. So if you haven't purchased, please buy one and read up about this topic that I'm going to talk to you about today. There's rarely anyone who does not spend at Christmas, especially if you are if you celebrate Christmas, if you're a Christian. I know Christmas is celebrated, even those who are not Christian. But if you are celebrating Christmas or if you are spending this Christmas, there is rarely anybody who will not spend for themselves. Everybody likes to spend. Spend on what? Spend on clothes, spend on food, spend on entertainment, vacations, and so much. But did you know that it is more blessed to give than to receive? This is a Bible verse. It is more blessed to give than to receive. And my friends, and my dear friends, if this Christmas you want to enjoy and have the true joy that will help your body and your mind both, then the best thing that you can do is generosity at this Christmas. Show your generous side this Christmas. So in my book, Harmony and Money, I've got 2 chapters to this, which talk about generosity. What is generosity? Generosity is when you give a lot. And generosity has nothing to do with how rich or how poor you are. It has nothing to do with your net worth. It has nothing to do with your investments. It has all got to do with your mind and your heart. And you will be surprised to know the benefits of generosity. And that's why I said this spending is better than investing. We all, when we invest, that money goes and that gives us returns over the years. Materially, in terms of money, it gives us returns. But this spending, which is when you become generous, when you give, you also receive returns over the years to your body and your mind. Generosity has great benefits. And that's why when it comes to Christmas, if you want to really enjoy Christmas, the true joy inside you, then be generous. We all know Christmas is about celebrating the birth of Jesus. And the Bible says God gave a gift. He was generous. He gave a gift to mankind. He gave a gift to us humans. So friend, if you really want to enjoy Christmas, this Christmas, Be generous. And generosity is not something that you practice just at Christmas. Generosity is something that you can practice all through the year, and there are benefits. And how to start becoming generous? Generosity is that something like spending. Every month you set aside money for spending on your necessities and on your lifestyle expenses. Your necessities like your food, clothing, groceries, and school fees and insurances, all that. And then your lifestyle expenses like going on a vacation, eating out, buying shoes, buying a mobile. Right? These are all which you set aside. And then you set aside some money for investing. You can start by setting aside some money as giving. Maybe 1%, maybe 2%. And then you can progressively increase. You know something? All those who have made a lot of wealth, the purpose that they find with their wealth is giving. Listen to Rakesh Junjunwala. He appreciates the Tatas in his interview by saying that they have given to the society. And what do you do with your wealth? That is the best way to use your wealth. You look at all the rich people now. Warren Buffett is a great example. He's not just a great investor, but he's a great philanthropist. He's donating 99% of his wealth because he made a pledge many years ago, decades ago. And now his family is actually carrying on the legacy. Look at the Colgates. I've mentioned both these, the Colgates and the Tatas, in my book. They have done great to the society, both the Colgates, Tatas, and in our country now Wipro chairman, the founder and chairman, and many others are now giving. But giving is not just when you have wealth, a lot of wealth. Giving is when you have a great heart, right? And this Christmas, if you want to enjoy, give generously. So how do we give? What are the different ways that you can give during Christmas? Let's take a look at a few of them. So number one, cash gift to some families. There are many families who are in need of cash. If you give them cash, they can buy the things that they would like. And this is the best time of the year to give cash gifts. Who to give? Probably your maid. I'm sure you do that for every festival. So that is a good place to begin with. Give them some cash gift. Give it to your security guard. Give it to the istriwala man, the one who irons your clothes. Or if you know certain families who have been struggling with finances because probably they have lost their breadwinner, or they went through some financial crisis, you know about them. Maybe this is the best time, because if you give during the year, they may feel odd. But when you say, hey, this is a gift for you for Christmas, go and buy anything for yourself or for your children. How great. What a great way to celebrate Christmas. What a great way to give. There are many needy families, and this is the best time. And nothing like giving cash. Ask them to buy anything they want. They can buy clothes, they may buy food, or they may buy anything for the children, right? A lot of times parents take this money and buy for their kids. So this is the best time of the year to give it to kids, to give it to families. Number two, gifts in kind to children. Now, this is something that is not natural for me, but very natural for my wife. She always carries with her gifts. She goes to stores and buy gifts throughout the year. She has chocolates, she has gifts, and she keeps giving it to children. In fact, I just went to a Christmas program today and yesterday. And yesterday, my wife was with me and she says, let's carry some gifts to give it to children. We'll ask them questions and give them gifts. And today, I went for another Christmas program where I had to share about the joy of Christmas, the meaning of Christmas. And I took with me some gifts. Not natural for me, but the joy of giving gifts, how children love gifts. You go anywhere, I have found children love gifts. And so you can give gifts in kind. Maybe you know a family where you can give a school bag. Maybe you can go to a place like DMart where you get gifts, where you can actually buy things at discount. Go and buy bags or maybe cups or some tiffin box or anything which you feel will help, right? Just go and get these gifts and give it to children especially. They would love it. They would love it, especially those poor kids from poor families. If you know anyone, this is the time. Go purchase these gifts in large numbers and give it away. Give it away. See the joy of Christmas. You will enjoy Christmas like no other Christmas. Do that. And number three, visit an orphanage or an old age home or any other home where there are children or adults or old people who are who don't have a family to spend with. Maybe you can go maybe during Christmas or before or after and spend time with these children. Go there with lots of chocolates, gifts, and spend maybe 30 minutes with them or an hour. Just sing songs with them, Christmas songs, wish them, and give them these gifts. What a joy! What a way to celebrate Christmas. All these will cost money, but what a joy! What a spending that you can do. Number four, donate, give warm clothes or blankets to those living in the street. This is winter season, we all know. And there are people who living in the streets do not have warm clothing that we enjoy. Maybe it's best time of the year, best season of the year to go and give blankets or warm clothes to whoever, those street children or adults, men, women, whoever are there. Just go and find out these places. Just take all these blankets and these clothes, warm clothing, keep them in your car or your bike, and go around in the evening time and give it to them. What a way to celebrate Christmas! You can be generous this Christmas by doing this work. Number five, buy food packets and distribute. Who doesn't love food? Good food. And there are many we see in the streets who keep begging, right? The best way is to give them food. And this is something I've learned again from my wife. Whenever we go to a restaurant or or a food court and we see the poor, she quickly goes and buys and gives them a packet. Now, you can do it anytime during the year, but during the festive season, there'll be a lot of good food cooked, a lot of varieties of food cooked. And these are the poor who do not have this opportunity to celebrate, right? Go maybe on a Christmas day, on a Christmas Eve, or during this festive season, go and buy food packets, lots of food packets. Give it to those who are waiting out, and probably also go around the streets and see if there are poor. Just hand them over this food packet. What a joy! What a great way to celebrate the festive season! What a great way to celebrate Christmas with your generosity. Number six, online support to various needs. Now, most of us are online, and we see so many needs on so many needs that we see around. A lot of ads, a lot of NGOs, a lot of various organizations asking for contributions. Yes, this is a place where you have to be very careful. Only give to those who are reputed, those who you have read about, find out reviews about them. So be very careful when you give this. Nevertheless, these are good places to give. For example, milap.org is one place where I have known for many years. And there are many good organizations that create the support. Another organization that you can give is purnata.org. This is an organization which works among children and women who are victims of trafficking. So find out such organizations, reputed organizations, go to their websites and give a donation. Transfer them online. What a great way to celebrate Christmas. Yes, are there any other ways? Yes, there are a number of ways. If you know of anyone, if you know of any other way to give, be generous during Christmas, please let me know in the comment box. Probably that will help all the others who are watching this video and who are reading your comments. They will get an idea. Please comment and let me know what are the other ways to give this Christmas. Because we all have benefited from the society. We've all benefited from the God Almighty. Shouldn't we now give it to those in need? Yes, we should. Now, there are many other ways to give, and not only during Christmas, but even otherwise. And now, quickly, let's take a look at how does it really benefit us? Does it really benefit? I'm asking you to give, to be generous. Are there benefits of giving? Yes, and we will look at some of them right now. In fact, these benefits I've also shared in my book, How Many and Money. They are amazing benefits of giving. Let's look at each of these benefits of generosity. And now these are not something that I have just created them. These are something that have been proven by research. These are research findings that I'm going to talk to you about. So what are those benefits? Number one, did you know that generosity, when you give, you actually are creating, promoting good health for yourself. So there have been research carried out by many researchers to find out what is the impact of giving. And one of the important findings was, it was found that generosity actually reduces blood pressure, and it has the same impact of medicines. Now, this is not something I'm saying. It may sound exaggerating, but you can read reports, you can read research reports. They've actually done the study. They found out that after they gave, and not just giving money, but also giving your time and volunteering, all that put together is giving. You are giving your time. You're giving something precious to you. You're giving money. It is, and when you say generosity, is not that you're earning lakhs and you give some 100 rupees to somebody. No, generosity means something that is very meaningful. For example, giving somebody 2,000, 5,000 rupees. That's a lot, because with that money you could have purchased something for yourself. So when you give that money and you continuously give, and that becomes your lifestyle, you will enjoy good health. There are a number of other benefits because generosity promotes good health. Number two, generosity keeps you happy. Did you know that generosity will make you happy? I'm sure you have experienced. Haven't you felt good in your heart when you gave food to somebody? When you purchased food and gave, or when you gave a good substantial money, or to anybody, maybe a friend or your relative or whoever, when you give something substantial, feel good. You know why? Because when you are generous, the body releases happy hormones. What are the happy hormones? Endorphins, dopamine, serotonin. So these are all good hormones. These are called the happy hormones because they make you feel happy. They release these, they release to your brain these hormones, and you feel good, right? A lot of times we feel good when we get a raise, when we get a good new job, when we get a prize, an award. How you feel? You feel good because there are these happy hormones secreted in your body. You know something? Generosity also releases these hormones and you feel happy. Just imagine if you continue to do this, what will happen? I've read stories of people, or I've read research reports which tell that it can actually affect and promote good mental health. Have you ever thought of people like Mother Teresa or those who run organizations or NGOs who serve? Have you found them sad? They won't feel sad. They won't feel the burnout. You know why? Because they are selflessly giving to others. Burnout is experienced by people who are selfishly working for themselves only. Those who give selflessly have no burnout. On the contrary, they are happy, joyful, and excited about life. So if you want to be happy, joyful, give this Christmas. Generosity strengthens marriages. Generosity strengthens families. When you give, you talk to your spouse, or you both discuss about giving, and then you give as a family. What it does, it promotes good health, and it promotes happiness and joy within families, with your spouse. And when you as a family go to an orphanage, for example, and we have done that as a family, when you go together as a family, when you see all those underprivileged children or adults, you feel good, and your bond as a family strengthens because you see people who do not have families. It promotes a lot of care and love and concern even within your own family. It actually builds good virtues within your family, and your children also learn from this. You are actually passing on a legacy. That is the benefit of generosity. Finally, another benefit which actually I was surprised, and it is reduced spending. It was actually noticed, it was actually observed in a study done during COVID. When COVID, everybody was giving for, because there were many people who needed. And when they started giving, they realized that they have so much and they shouldn't spend lavishly everything because there are people who have needs. Why don't we give it to others? Why don't we reduce our own spending? So that has an impact on your own spending. Wonderful, isn't it? Do you know of any other benefits that you have personally experienced when giving? In fact, I just went to a school and there was this girl whom I was wanting to give a gift. What she said? I want to give a gift to my brother. What a joy. What so happy. She said, I want to give this gift to my brother. And so she took that gift. Just see the love and the bonding and the togetherness and the strengthening of a family. So I'm sure there are many other benefits. If you know of any other benefits, please let me know in the comment box. What are the benefits of generosity you have personally experienced? Friends, in my book, I have mentioned the 7 steps of growing your wealth and marriage together. The seventh step is increase your generosity index, which means keep giving and increase your giving over the years, because as you gain wealth, as you increase your investments, you get the capacity to give more. And when you give, you're actually make your children learn from you. People, those who are in your family, learn from you, and actually you're passing on a legacy to your children of giving. There are great benefits of giving. And this season, if you have never started giving, this season is the best season to start your giving, because next year you will be a regular giver. You can start with 1%, 2%, 5%, 10%, and you can keep increasing. Because once you learn how to manage your money, once you learn how to spend carefully and invest carefully, you will have lots of wealth to give. So I hope there is some learning for you. There is some takeaway for you this Christmas. And as I promised, this spending is better than any investments. I hope you liked. If you have not subscribed to this channel, and if you think there is a meaningful content in this, if you are encouraged, please be a part of this community. Please subscribe. If you like this video, please share with a thumbs up, letting me know that you liked it. And I will see you with my last video of the year in the next week. And that will be about what I have learned in 2024 about money and investments, which I would like to share it with you before we enter the new year, so that you are prepared. So thank you for joining, and I'll see you in my last video of 2024, God willing.